It's incredible. I mean, it's, we keep talking about it. It's like this is our third year already at Comic-Con. It's like we still feel like that it was just yesterday that like we all got cast and we're like about to embark on this, questionable journey that turned out to be like, pretty successful. And it's like going by so fast, and yet I feel like I don't remember the last time it wasn't like filming Teen Wolf. It's like our family kind of now, or like a second family. And so it's just, it's good to know that our work's paying off and that, people are liking what we're doing, and that now we get to do it twice as much. And I don't know. It feels really good. It kind of gives us validation for what we're doing. It's like you're always working really hard and just kind of like all these long nights in Atlanta, and it gets crazy and gets cutthroat sometimes. Like it's just like work and everyone's tired and just nuts, but then it pays off and you get to see the response. And so far I think it's been such a good response. So it's amazing. That's an interesting question because it's a little both. I do take a bit to get comfortable in things. I mean, with people interacting with anything, like I'm always a bit shy and intimidated at first. So that kind of, that happens. Like I remember the first season, like the first block of like shooting, I was like a little, I'm just like kind of just doing the minimum, like a little hesitant to try anything, or I just want to make the day and do what I'm asked. And then it just kind of, as we get on and further into the season, it's like by episode like 7, we've been at it 3 months, we're there every day. It's just kind of like coming in and like you can, do stuff and it's fun, and it seems less distracting when it's just kind of like we're here every day, why not just fool around. And then you see, that they use some of it or may not, but it's just, it's more like with Jeff has trusted me a little more, I guess, with lines. Like last year, he always let me ad-lib, sometimes like we always say like a take for him and a take for me kind of thing. We only get 2 takes. No, I'm kidding, but often yes. Often, yeah, we do. And this season, I think it always just progresses kind of like his trust in me and like to let me just kind of say some things. I've noticed it a lot more this season that one, when we were shooting, he let me be even more loose on set and in scenes, and then 2, watching, they've like let a lot of my improvs more in, like I guess he's thought they worked more this season or something, because usually he tells me that he'll use them if they work, but he won't if they won't. And so I've been seeing a lot this season, and that's really cool. That's really, it's amazing. It's the best compliment in the world, especially coming from your boss and somebody I respect so much too. It's right, yeah. It's so funny. I always answer this question as myself, which is like I don't mind at all being like playing the role that I do to the show and to the story. Like I love being that connection to the audience and to the real world, kind of make it all grounded and seem more real. But Styles, I'm sure every now and then he like has dreams where he's like a werewolf. I think that'd be funny. Like so long ago, me and Jeff talked about that. I thought it'd be funny if at least just one episode, like the intro. Except the intros for our show are always like really important. I thought like the opening one time could be like a dream sequence and like I'm a wolf and everyone's like what? But then I wake up in my bed like I'm just like I go back to bed and then it's just like the opening of the show. But I don't think that'll ever work. No. All of that makes, that's the reason I love playing Styles so much, is that he's got such depth. Like, I think he is capable of having such depth. Like, you can, I don't feel pressured going into that scene and having to be funny. Like, I can go in and, like, be honest and, like, react how I think he would react to his, him being, like, the reason his father just lost his job. He would be crushed. That kills him. Like, he loves that his dad's short. So I don't feel pressure to go in and be comedic with that, which is awesome, I think, and it's what I love so much about playing the character. As for challenging, I feel the challenge for me is not feeling self-conscious when I do it. Like you're with we build a family with the crew and like relationships every day, and then I came in and I do a scene like that 4 months in, and it's kind of like almost well, you feel like people are judging you almost, like it's like, hey, he's usually the funny kid and now he's doing an emotional scene. That's the only thing I ever have to get past, and that's my job as an actor too, and it's tough sometimes, and I still struggle with it. But that's what I love about acting. I'll never perfect it. I'll never, I'll always happy, trying to get better. So, but thank you, because that's really, I try hard with those scenes and that stuff. It was supposed to happen this year, but obviously, we have priorities. It gets a little like crazy with coming down to the wire, and Jeff's got to spit out every episode. So he said, maybe next season, but I don't want to push anything. I mean, I would absolutely 100%. It would be a dream and like the most amazing thing that could happen, and directing too. It's gotta happen. My career, comedy's always been very natural for me. It's just always, I've always had like a sense of humor about the world, kind of, and about everything. But I'm also like, in real life, like I'm a real emotional person, and like, I want to play everything. I want to do everything. I mean, like, I want to act. I want to bring life to life. So yeah, I want to do it all, not just comedian at all.